Back in the day, I remember watching this movie, and basically, this movie I liked as a kid. But now, it's just like I look at it, and the first, like, whatever, few minutes or 10 minutes is good, but the rest of the movie was just like lackluster, and it didn't know what the fuck it wanted to be. While the other movie was kind of a remake, and it was a lot better than its previous movie, but under the almost the same name of the title, but not really. Yeah, this is Derek Yasha, and I figured I would do a roundup of basically uh, Judge Dredd and Dredd. This would basically be Judge Dredd versus Dredd. Okay? And I'll give my points of which one is better and why I like uh, the movie or one of the movies, basically. So let's get into it. All right. So Judge Dredd, the story and what the movie is about. All right. So Judge Dredd goes in there, basically gets a few bad guys, whatever, and basically, he gets framed, so he gets sent to this prison, but also that he's gotta find this person that basically framed him and to basically get revenge and justice and all that crap. Okay. The story here is just like this movie doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be after the first few minutes. Okay. And I really have a problem with that. So it's kind of a mixture of good and suckiness at the same time. Okay, let me just put it like this, alright? Let's say you order a steak, right? And basically you order the steak how you want it. If you wanted it just well or like medium or whatever, and they mess up your order. They give you fucking rare. That's what this movie is, okay, for the story, basically. That's what the fuck it is, alright? So, of course, moving on to the acting. The acting is okay, kind of, but it's just like, yeah, it's just like, okay, fine. Alright, Rob Schneider is just a little bit annoying now that I look back on it. I don't know why the fuck I even liked Rob Schneider in this movie, but now I'm just like, okay, really? Really? Okay, everybody else does a fine job except for Rob Schneider. Okay? So, of course, let's get to the writing, basically. Well, as I said, alright, the writing, this movie doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be. If it wants to be a Judge Dredd movie, or it wants to be a movie about a guy that gets sent to prison, or a movie is basically a generic action sci-fi movie that you've seen plenty of times before, and basically, I did. I just don't remember the name of those fucking movies, but I'm telling the truth, okay? Where a guy gets framed and then he's got to go and basically get revenge or vengeance on the guy that framed him. Yeah, I've seen that plenty of times before. So, see, I am right about the writing because, see, the movie wants to be a Judge Dredd movie, but then out of nowhere, it wants to be like a mystery movie and then sort of a sci-fi movie with the high gadgets and the robotry and all that. Alright, basically. But yeah, the writing has a lot of problems with it. But I would say the first part of the movie, the few minutes they got right, but let me just tell you something. All right, in the comic books, they would never take off Judge Dredd's helmet, neither his outfit. Okay, maybe I don't know, maybe, but that is true what I'm saying about in the comic book. So, see, they got that wrong. Okay, like, as I said before, this movie does not know what the fuck it wants to be, basically. The dialogue is just, it's just made up as it goes, alright? Just saying, though. And you could fucking tell, alright? Like, somebody played a drinking game or something, and basically they lost, so they have to make up dialogue on the way for the rest of the movie, basically. Okay, that's what this fucking feels like. All right. The cinematography and the visuals, they're a little bit good looking sometimes, not all the times. Like when it's like background and like locations, yeah, it looks very good. But when it's on sets, you could tell that basically, it's in a set, basically. Yeah. Um, I guess you could say the effects, the special effects, and the practical effects. All right. Yeah, they look very good. Okay, they do. They really do. And some of the blood squeebs look good too. But it's just like some of the stuff is good. Okay. The music is also good in this movie. I'll give the music that. I don't know who the music is done by or the scores, whatever you want to call them. I don't know who that's done by, but I would say the original soundtrack to this movie is really good, but that's it. The movie overall itself, I would say pop this in if you want to fucking laugh at um a movie that doesn't know what the fuck it wants to fucking be. Okay? Just saying though, it doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be. And also the fact that just overall, that first 5 or 10 minutes, whatever it was that uh Dredd was on on the screen, yeah, yeah. Okay, basically when he was in his outfit and helmet or all that, yeah, that fucking rocked. That was fucking awesome. But the rest of the movie, I think I would rather take a shot up my arm and take morphine than to basically watch this movie ever again. Even though it was a little bit enjoyable for that first 5 or 10 minutes. Um, Another thing is I don't think I would ever want to hear the movie ever again. Maybe if I got high or wrecked or something, and I just wanted to have a fun time, then yeah, sure. Okay, and I pretend that this is not a Judge Dredd movie. Um, I guess you would say witnessing the movie. I think I would rather go to a garbage dump and basically put that on my body and take a shower in the garbage dump. Basically, oh, ripping open a bag and shit falls all over me than to ever witness this movie ever the fuck again. The rest of the movie, that is. But the first 5 or 10 minutes, fucking awesome, okay? Just hunting down motherfuckers, and his gun was awesome too, alright? The judge gun, or whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of that gun, but whatever. Yeah, so the movie itself basically gets a 3 out of 5 just for that first 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. It was enjoyable for that, but the movie itself gets a 2 out of 5. Okay, because the movie was trying to be something that it's fucking not. Okay? And that, of course, is what? A mystery, action sci fi movie that's generic and boring and stupid. Yeah, I said it. It's boring and stupid. Okay? And the other film that I'm going to basically review right now is a lot better than this. I'll tell you that much. All right. That, of course, is Dredd. All right. So, yeah, let's get into it. The story and what the movie is about. Alright? So, Judge Dredd is sent on this mission, of course, and he's got his partner with him, I guess trainee, Anderson. Okay, and basically they gotta go inside this utopian facility to hunt down Mama. And Mama is behind this drug slow mo. And basically, they just gotta go in there and hunt her down, stop her. All right. So yeah, the story here, I would say 10 times better than this lackluster movie. Okay, I can't call this movie a piece of shit because the first 5 or 10 minutes was good. Okay. Well, I'm saying it was a lot better than that lackluster movie. Okay, this had a hell more of action than this movie because all this movie was is mysteries trying to solve who fucking did it. When in this movie, it just gets straight to the fucking action, and it's awesome action at best. All right, but just saying, the story is really good here. Okay, and the acting course by Carl Urban, if I'm saying it right. Where the fuck is his name? Yeah, Carl Urban did a phenomenal job as Judge Dredd. I would say a lot better than what Stallone did. Okay, because all Stallone was fucking doing was just acting, I guess, like a generic actor when it came to that second or third act or whatever. Yeah. Carl Urban is good. Whoever played Anderson, that chick or whatever, she was good, and also the chick that played Mama, she was good in here. Everybody did a fucking good job in this movie, alright? A hell of a lot better than what this movie was, just saying though. And of course, let's get to the writing, alright? The writing feels completely like a Judge Dredd movie should be, okay? And basically, it's just a lot better than this. I'm sorry, I'm just saying though. It's a lot better than this, okay? Which I could fucking pop this in any time. Okay, I really can. I could pop this in any time. I'm not lying about that. And basically, you know that the writing is good when you got a really good story, you got really good pacing, you got really good characters that you get really interested in. Okay, unlike this fucking tripe of a film. So yeah, the writing is real good in here. And also the dialogue is really good in here as well. And it doesn't even sound like it's made up. It sounds all like it should be there, okay? Like it is there, basically. So let's get on to the cinematography and the visuals. Um, I would have to say that the cinematography and the visuals is really good in this movie, okay? And it's a little bit better than the shots in this movie because some of the shots in this movie is just like, okay, that's just a weird angle and what the fuck is going on. Whereas in this movie, it's fucking awesome. Okay, it's a fucking blast. Alright? And basically, um, locations look very fucking awesome and beautiful at the same time. And also that you have that occasional shot where it's up in a like an awesome angle, like up in the sky, but you could see like the rooftops of the buildings. Yeah, it's fucking awesome like that. Okay, and the special effects, um, the practical effects, and um, whatever. Yeah, they're all good in this movie. Okay, blood squeebs look good in this movie. Everything for the special effects and the practical effects and everything else looked good, alright? And yeah. And overall the oh wait a minute, I was supposed to talk about the music. The music is good, but Um, I don't know what else to say, but anyways, overall the movie itself, this is a lot better than this film. Yet again, this film. Yeah, this film. Okay? But I'm gonna have to give this film a 5 out of 5. And it's the winner. It is the fucking winner. Okay? Yeah, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. If I want to watch an action packed movie, I'll watch this. If I want to watch a movie where it gets everything wrong and basically it just doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be, then I'll pop this in, okay, just for laughs and goofy fun, okay? Yeah, so the winner, hell fucking yeah, dog. And I just don't understand the hate that this movie gets, basically. Okay, it's like, look at the old one. Okay, look at the fucking old Judge Dredd. This movie should be hated on, okay? For a lot of reasons. It gets a lot of shit wrong. Whereas in this, they get everything perfect down to a T. Okay? Everything down to a T. And I know some people's gonna be like, well, they got the story wrong. And the story, they should have did the first issue. Which, no, they should have not did the first issue. Okay, and I'm glad they did not go with the first issue because nobody wants to see a shot for shot remake of the comic book. Okay, I'm sorry, people. I'm just saying though, nobody really wants to see a shot for shot remake of the comic book. Just saying, look how The Watchmen turned out, okay? And that was terrible. Alright, just saying though, in my opinion, that was fucking terrible. But yeah, I'm just glad that this movie fucking won in Judge Dredd versus Dredd. Okay? Yeah. I'm sorry, but the review was okay. It was alright. Some people might say, well, oh, you did a terrible job on this review. Well, what do you expect? I'm not a perfect reviewer. I'm a good reviewer, but not as good as Matt or Mike or Emer or anybody else. And I'm not as good as Nate either. Okay, but I will say this: I'm good enough. Okay, I'm good enough. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie, my brain shuts off and on and off and on. Or not my brain, it's me. I shut off and on. Sometimes when I do a review, I'm good. Sometimes when I do a review, I'm bad. Whatever. But that's not the case here. I stopped talking about the two movies. So, anyways, I am out. Peace.